Afternoon VC. Alright, so this is going to be the punk vinyl tag that I am a good 5-6 months behind on, I believe. I did just see Richie's response to this not too long ago, so maybe I'm not that far behind. I think I'm pretty far behind because some of these questions involve 2021. I'm going to do it anyway. There's 20 questions. There's a channel from Finland that threw this out there. So I'm going to show some bonus stuff at the end, show what Finnish stuff I have here, just for shits and giggles. But to the questions, there are a bunch of them. Number one, show a new punk record from 2021. Got to show this one. Amo and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me, which is one of the best records from 2021 on ATO Records. This is the limited version. It's got a great gatefold photograph of them. Their guitarist is, I love their guitarist. That dude is killer. Inner sleeve with words. And you've got the awesome orange vinyl. It sounds good. Really not a bad song on here. The first, I think 11 songs, yeah, I love the first 11. Kind of fades off for me at the end, but yeah. And the lead singer, she is a fireball. Love her to death. Fantastic band from Australia. And what was it Campo said about them? Oh, he said it on his Facebook group. Nothing like Bogans getting international acclaim for being Bogans. Number two, short reissue or comp from 2021. We'll show this. The X, Dignity of Labor, Sucked Out, Choked Out 1 through 8. This was originally released in '83, I believe, as a 7-inch deal. Yeah, recorded in '82 in October, released in '83. Superior Viaduct did the reissue, and I actually just recently picked this up, but the X from the Netherlands, one of my favorite punk bands of all time. Saw them in Spain. Phenomenal. Number three, album looking forward to in 2022. Speaking of Spain, I'm looking forward to the split with KLS and Martí. KLS is from Benicarlo in Spain. They're more of a noise rock band. They're a three-piece, but they're so aggressive that it's punk, at least to me. And so I'll show their other 10-inch I have, KLS Pume. Great cover. All the songs are a minute or less. Really aggressive stuff. Intense. Like I said, it's more in the vein of noise rock, but because of its intensity, it's pretty punk to me. First punk record, I couldn't think of it. Probably this, Fugazi End Hits. Or at least the first punk record that really gripped me was this right here. Yeah, Discord Records, one of the best labels of all time for me. Also, which I guess I'll show that in later in this countdown. Fantastic cover art. Not a bad song on this. One of the most important bands ever. And hold up, let me see what I got here. I got these books here. I'll show these. I got these books here. I'll show real quick from Glennie Friedman, who photographed Fugazi. I highly recommend these books. This is the expanded second edition. Just a ton of great photos in here. And then I just picked this one up, Glennie Friedman, What I See, which is the Black Flag stuff. This is an amazing book. Yeah, just fantastic. Glennie Friedman, I highly recommend those. Back to the countdown here. 7-inch punk single. We'll show this one I got from Radio Wasteland in Michigan, thanks to Carlson. That's Rima Rima from Big Black. one-sided single. It was a giveaway back in the day. This is on Forced Exposure. It's a great tune. This is a fairly rare single. I spun this the other day. It's great. Of course, the man running Electrical Audio in Chicago at the helm here. Oh, what do we got? 10-inch punk record. Off, live from the BBC. Love this band. Pretty much a superstar band. All their songs are like a minute long too. Red, White, and Black's on this, which is a killer. When did this come out? 2015 on Vice. Is there any kind of special? I haven't spun this in a minute. I think it's. No, it's just regular old black vinyl. Has some cool labels. Off. From Los Angeles. Punk Comp. Oi, the album. And this is an original UK. I found at Lunchbox. Yeah, this has got a lot of bands that have to do with penises. The Cockney Rejects. You've got the Four Skins. There's another one too. Cock Sparer. There's a lot of balls in this record, I guess. The Exploited's on here. The Exploited's probably my favorite stuff on here. Very cool. Comp. What year was this? Oh yeah, EMI Records. Can't remember the year. There's that. 70s punk record. This just came in the mail today. Ramones. The first record on Sire. This is not a... I think the first press was 76. But this is a Dead Mint 1978 pressing. Absolutely just perfect. Everybody knows this record. Let's see. 80s Hardcore LP. One of the best records ever made. Cro-Mags The Age of Coral. New York's finest right there. This is the Record Store Day reissue. Red and Black Splatter. 180 gram. Here's your cool insert. They did this right for RSD. I got this from Permanent in Los Angeles. This one sold out everywhere. I don't know how I was able to get one from them. I got lucky. I got it on Insta. There's that one. Great freaking hardcore band. One of the best. What else we got? Crossover or post-punk LP. We'll show you Rid of Me, Traveling. They were just touring with Kowloon Walled City. They're on Knife Hits out of Philadelphia. Definitely good post-punk hardcore Philly band. Female-fronted. Ataria Rosenberg. She plays bass and sings. Mike McGinnis from Fight Amp is on guitar here. Ruben Paulo and Mike Howard round out your lineup. They're fucking great band. This is their new album, Traveling. Highly recommend. What year is this? This came out this year, I think. What else we got? Friends Punk Band. I don't have any vinyl, but I do have CD of Nerve Endings, Living Minimally. Great band out of Johnson City, Tennessee. This is their shirt right here. Great shirt. Great guitars on this. And their bass player, he's like one of the nicest dudes ever. And they always hang out with us here when Hall plays from Johnson City. Yeah, Jared Rogers, Sterling Hammond, Will Armstrong, Noah Ashbrook. All great dudes. nerve endings. Johnson City, man. The people there are like some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Just really, really cool people. And great bands coming out of Johnson City, Tennessee. Really kind of a place that's needs to be, more attention needs to be paid to the bands coming out of there. All female or female fronted. I hate to double up on bands, but I didn't have a whole lot. Amyl and the Sniffers again, the first big full length on ATO. Some Mutts Can't Be Muzzled, one of my favorites from them. Freaking awesome video, awesome song. The song that broke them, I think. It's the last track on this one. Next question, number 13, favorite punk label. That would be B-Core Records out of Barcelona, Spain. This is a good one. This is a limited edition, one of 150 of their reissue of the Triple H stuff, which was from 1985. Sin Etendidad and Intellectual Punk 7-inch from 86 is all on this. They put out a lot of great early punk from Spain. A lot of the newer stuff is not punk anymore for them. But they still do put out a lot of punk bands and post-punk bands from Barcelona area and throughout Spain. This one's one of the early ones. I think Maslov's even got this record for some reason. I just don't see him ever listening to it. It's not the best record. I don't even dig it that much, but it's cool. Triple H, Spanish punk. Self-released or DIY label, do it yourself. Dischord Records. The blueprint for how you're supposed to do it, and they continue to do it. Records are like $12, $15 max. The pressings are identical to originals for the most part, unless they remaster something, and they always have the tapes. But their early stuff was just unreal. Government Issue being a favorite, of course. SOA, Youth Brigade, the Teen Idols, all fucking classic DC punk. Easily my favorite label. I collect the label. Most valuable punk record. I think this pretty much came down to 3 records. I didn't look it all up. I'm just assuming this has to be it. Black Flag Damaged. First pressing. With the parental advisory. Alright, what's next? Local punk band. Mutant Strain. Easily the best band in Charlotte. And this is their record from probably last year. Really great cover art and a lot of great goodies with this poster. Fucking awesome. Their guitarist is killer. Female fronted. She's another tiny little thing that just goes crazy. They have great crowds. They opened for Negative Approach, I believe. Were they on that bill? That was a great gig. Number 17, punk band with a fun name. This one's pretty fun. MDC, excuse me. Millions of Dead Cops. And this is an original on our Radical Records from 1982. Great cover art on that one. Record I bought at a punk gig. Speaking of the Negative Approach show, I bought Cro-Mags Alpha Omega from the merch booth from the band. They were selling some records. Have some more great New York hardcore. Record to listen to before a gig. Oh, this Los Crudos. The double LP. Sherv got me into this. This is fucking awesome. Awesome guitars. More post-punk hardcore-ish, I'd say, but definitely fucking punk too. That's great stuff. Punk record listening to while drunk. Bloodstains Across Germany, 24 Essential Punk Rock Blasts. This is crazy shit. You've got bands like Razors, Buttocks, Soylent Grun, Big Balls and the Great White Idiot. Yeah, this is the shit you listen to when you're drunk. Bands with names like that. Alright, that's all the questions. I will show my finished stuff. Just for the hell of it. Chaos 7-inch. Katat on Natsa Sequoia. Not an original. That would be crazy. But a nice reissue. These are hard to find. Great. This is probably my favorite Finnish punk band is Chaos. Yeah, here's another one. This is the Nuke EP. This was reissued by Havoc out of Minneapolis. They put out a bunch of stuff, and they're really cheap reissues. Another great EP from Chaos. Another great band, Turbid Cadet. This is the Bizarre Domination EP. This is an original. This is from, what, 92? Fucking great shit. And I've got this comp, 10 Vuota Mayahemmen. Great cover on the Hilgizet Levitt label, I believe. The first band is my favorite on this. I'm not so big on some of the others, but my Suden Televisus. I gotta find more of their stuff. They're killer. I got some more Chaos. This one, also from Havoc. Ristan Nalitu. Great shit. I got this from Going Underground, which is Richie's home store. This record is Propaganda, the Russia Bombs Finland comp, and some of the bands I've just been showing around this, like, you know, Chaos and Turbid Cadet. Fucking great comp. And I got this comp, well, it's a discography of Tuomi Open Pavin Labsit. Hard one to say. German press from I forget when, maybe 2004, and I think these are cuts from the 90s from this band. They cover a Chaos tune at the end. That's my finished stuff. That's the punk tag. Peace.